Hello everyone, I'm Ben from What Culture.
Ooh, where's Jack?
He's on holiday.
What?
He's on holiday. This week's SmackDown was just 39 days away from the Royal Rumble, so AJ and the gang had to make sure that they really focused on how the blue brand was going to be involved. But with no mention of the big old Rumble Jumble Tumble on the show and more of a focus on individual feuds instead, did that negatively impact proceedings? Calm the down, I'm about to tell you. First up, let's go down. Normally Team Blue does a pretty good job of giving the ladies that are away from the title picture something significant to be doing, but not in this case. Carmella and Nikki Bella have just done some fights for a bit, and Natalya, clearly guilty of attacking Nikki Bella at Survivor Series, was finally outed. "My cat has more charisma than you," grunted the leather-clad, heart-branded slab of tofu, "and that's why John's never gonna marry you." That's how she talks. Why should I care though? Why should any of us care? It's f***ing rubbish. It was clear that she was responsible back at Survivor Series, and she was guilty as that. She's awful. Like Natalya, good wrestler. Like, just awful liar. Terrible liar. I don't know why anyone should give a shit. And up now, and ding dong, Ellsworth is dead. So thank God for that. Anything other than Styles completely annihilating him would have been absurd. But thankfully, that's just what he did. Ellsworth is probably dead now. After pinning him easily, AJ then threw him all over ringside and beat the crap out of him before getting on the microphone and telling everyone what a monumental waste of time this had all been. Yes, it was. A huge waste of time. He had merch. He had merch! Up again, and it's Big Banter Baron Corbin. B-Corbs. B-Kizzle. B-Kizzle. He's been improving a lot recently, and he decided to come out and have a good old shout at the current WWE title #1 contender, D. Ziggles. I'm going to stop doing that now. It's probably sensible to try him out in the main event position because, after all, he's a big guy and chances are he's going to end up there anyway, so why not try him out now, towards the end of the year, when it's a little bit quieter, fewer people are watching, and everything is so cold and dark outside. A one-way ticket to downtown, please. That was weird. Mojo Rawley, the man who runs into other men, and that's his offense, versus Kurt Hawkins, the man who can wrestle, but also stole Tyson Kidd's NXT gimmick, and I'll never forgive him for that. Fact. Rubbish, wasn't it? Nearly 6 minutes long as well. It's too long. It's too much of that running around and kind of wrestling and gimmick stealing. The mid-card's looking a little thin there, guys. Uptime now, and holy balls. Is that Apollo Creed? No, it's Apollo Crews, and he's alive and angry that we all thought he was dead. He challenged The Miz for the IC title this week, and he was hip-hopping and bit-bopping his way all around the ring, and it was great. Let's hope he gets to do more of that, because he's good at it. Down again now, and it was Dean Ambrose, one of the most popular guys on SmackDown, who I actually think is a bit shit, versus Luke Harper, one of the better big men that the roster has to offer. But the match was fine. Unremarkable even. I mean, you don't want them killing themselves on a weekly basis, obviously, but it was from two guys that can offer quite a lot. It was a very middling, quite boring match, actually, surprisingly so. Shame. Becky Lynch in spandex? Just thank God that I'm here and Jack isn't for this point, because he would definitely be naked, probably. It's an up though, with La Luchadora successfully beating up Little Miss Bliss and revealing herself to be the Baxter. This changes up the whole, "I'm gonna fight you and get my title back. No, you're not. I'm gonna fight you first" formula that usually revolves around title rematches and adds some nice spice to affairs. Christmas spice. It's nearly Christmas. Christmas spice. One final up now with Styles beating the crap out of D Ziggles and B Kizzles with a chair, following a good match that reconfirmed Big Banter Baron Corbin as an unstoppable monster. As a result, a triple threat match for the WWE title will be held in the main event of next week's SmackDown. And looking at that card, it looks like a little tiny pay-per-view, so it should be bloody lovely. And there we have it, 5 ups and only 3 downs. Yay! I'd like to take this opportunity now to encourage you all to go and read the full ups and downs article by Andrew Murray on whatculture.com. And if you want to see more of me, for some reason, I don't know why, you can follow me on Twitter at confused_dude, if you fancy. Honestly not sure if there's going to be another video next week, because Christmas and I bloody well won't be doing it. I'm Ben from What Culture, and thanks for watching. How did you even get in here? Oh, the banana.
Swinging back and forth, this one for the internet title here in WCPW and the GFW Next Gen Championship. Hill still utterly relentless in her pursuit of her rival. Talk about edge of your seat. I keep looking at fans and they are wide-eyed in disbelief at how well Kid is doing here. Primate goes straight after Rampage. He didn't even want the lumberjacks up. These two teams will be leaving with those belts around their waist. Oh! Are you kidding me? Hold on. Are you kidding me? Did I just imagine? The WCW World title about to be on the line. Joseph Connors faces his 2 arch nemesis, Joe Hendry and Drew Galloway. The title in jeopardy like never before